Hello everyone, this is Dr. Subramaniakumar from Department of Computer Science PG, School of Computational and Physical Science, Kristu Jayanti University, Bangalore. Today we are going to discuss about the concept of Agile and DevOps. Agile is a iterative process for software development. When we are discussing about that iterative process, we have to concentrate on plans, results and evaluating continuously. So it helps to entire completion of projects throughout the projects. So when we are iteratively concentrate on that particular projects, we can easily complete that particular projects within the stipulated time. And also it giving an ability to respond change quickly based on that business demands and then business environment. So now the word what is agile, it refers to ability of change, ability to move quickly and easily. So when we are start developing a software projects, we have to quickly move, quickly change, because depends on that customer requirement, customer satisfaction, we have to change that particular module, particular sprints. So agile only focusing on iterative process. So in case if the particular project or particular module sprints are not completed, not satisfied with the customers, at the same time we have to move quickly for that next strategy and then next method. So agile is an approach that enables the project's team members move faster and then easier, and then it gives more methodologies to complete the software project. Agile mainly focused on three reasons why we need this agile methodology. Means it's mainly focused on three reasons. The first reason is ability to manage the changing, and then second reason is increased productivity, improved project visibility. So agile mainly focused on outcome, not an output. So each and every process, every module we have to develop, we have to interact with the customers. So with the completion of good product quality, and then with the completion of project visibility. So agile mainly focus these three reasons to complete that entire module, entire projects. Each and every iterations we should do, we should concentrate on these three reasons. Agile is a method for focusing on outcome, not an output. It's not long term process, it's a short term process. We are focused to complete particular process or particular module. The entire agile team only focusing on that sprint and then particular module. So when we are completing one project or one entire projects, means it may divided into different kind of modules. So agile team only focus to completing that particular projects, and then it's a journey, not a destination. So when we want to complete one module, our client or user is not satisfied with that particular project or particular module, again we have to change, we have to get ready to update any changes by depends on that client requirement. So it's agile is totally different from that particular waterfall model and then traditional model. It's only the mindset, we should focus, fail fast and then fast delivery of projects. So agile when it is very suitable, so when we are going with the complex projects, at the same time we have to complete that particular projects in that stipulated time. So that time we are going with the agile methodology. So it helps to adapt that requirement change often, user requirement and then client requirement, and also it's experience based ideas. So agile is a team, so that team having an experience based on that previous projects. So in that experience we will be using to that current projects, try to complete that particular module, particular iteration process within the stipulated time. So when we are discussing about this completion of quick completion, and then when we are discussing about that experience of agile team, it has a planning to take to complete that particular product and then project for entire sprint. So here we focused on values delivered to continuously completing that entire iterations. So value delivered continuously throughout the iteration is nothing but actually when we are discussing, when we are concentrating on completion of that particular entire projects. So value is a matter. Each and every iterations we have to concentrate that completion of particular project, that iterations should be satisfied by the client. In case if that client is not satisfied with that particular iterations, again we have to do the updations. Agile mainly focused to changes, and then fast changes is mainly focused for agile methodology. So at the same time we have to do these kind of SDC process, like as process plan, analyze, design, and then build, test, deployment. So in case when we are going to planning the particular iteration of projects, at the same time we have to get the requirement from user. Based on that user requirement, we start doing planning and then analyzing that particular iterations and then design. So once we completed these analyze, plan, design, means we have to implement that particular concepts into our software. So once we are completed this, we will deploy, we will go with that next iteration of deployment. So here we mainly focused on that customer satisfaction. So product, it's nothing but that testing phase when we are implementing that particular completed projects. So customer satisfaction is more important. In case agile is, it's not focusing on long term projects where it's 4 weeks to 2 weeks to 4 weeks concepts. It's based on that durations we have to complete entire projects. So in that particular time we have to discuss with the user or client. If they are satisfied that particular iteration or module, means we can go with that next iteration. We should concentrate on that next iteration, and then we will complete that entire project based on that customer satisfaction. When we are comparing with that waterfall model, so waterfall model is focused entire SDC process at the end of the day. So in case if we are starting one project, in that beginning we will get some user requirements. Based on that user requirement we are start doing that projects, and then SDC process like as plan, analyze, design, testing, deployment, everything. So end of the day only again we have to evaluate, so whether that particular customer is satisfied with that iterations, and then entire projects satisfaction level will be known by only that end of the day. In case if you are comparing with the agile, each and it's a iteration, so each and every iterations we have to get this users satisfaction. So if they are satisfied with that particular iterations, when we will go concentrate on that next sprint. So if in case if the user wants to update anything in that particular module, means we have to do that updations. After that we will go for that next sprint or next module. So agile methodology, when we are discussing about the concept of agile manifesto principles, so it's mostly uncovering the better ways of developing software, and then it mainly focused on individual interactions over the process and then over the entire completion of projects, because individual interactions, it's a team based concepts. So each and every one they have to interact with that with the other team members. So based on that interaction only we will know what the sprint level, what the module level, what we have to do for that next level. In case agile manifesto, that first manifesto is individual and interactions. That next one is it's a concept of working software over the comprehensive documents. So when we are concentrate on completion of that entire completion of projects, so we have to document it. There is another team in that agile, they have to evaluate, they have to audit that entire end of the day. So another one is customer collaboration. For customer collaboration is nothing but we should interact with that with our customer client throughout the projects. So then only we will know in case if they want to any update, means we have to know, we have to update that particular module or iterations. Responding to change over the following plan. So when we are starting that agile projects, we will collect user requirement and then customer requirement. Based on that, we will start doing that particular projects. In case in any time they want to do any updations, means we should ready to do that particular updations. Agile principles, so it's nothing but mainly focused on customers, and then based on the customer requirement, we are doing that particular entire projects. So agile team, each and every module, they have to communicate with the customers. In case if they want to do that again updations, or they want to do that entire changes, anything they want to remove that particular iterations, means we have to do that. So agile principles is mainly focused on customers. That team always ready to change anything in that particular development of projects. According to that, next agile principles environment is another one. So in the team that has smooth and then good relationship, they have to maintain, they have to interact with that with the each and every one. So then only they can able to find out what the mistakes they have done in that particular module or iterations. So agile environment that mostly helps them to complete that particular projects. So culture is another thing. When we are focusing on software quality and then software development, agile process promotes the sustainable development, and then it make an continuous attention to the technical excellence, and then good decision enhance the agility. So excellence is based on that software development. When we are focusing on maximum amount of work done in that particular projects or module, so that should be interacted with that entire team members, and then we have to evaluate whether we rectify all the bugs, all the requirements in that particular iterations. So based on that output, we have to evaluate that excellence of particular projects. So organization, that fast changing environment is the mostly focused by this agile team. When we are start doing one projects, at the same time we have to get ready in case that particular new technology will arrive, means we have to get ready to change over that. So organizations that need to work closely with their customers and then vendors throughout the projects. So when they need any changes, any updations, we have to do that. So agile team is mainly focused these principles of agile is for example customer satisfaction and then customer requirements. At the same time, we have to do or get ready to do that particular changes. Continuous customer contact is very important in agile team, because then only we will give some fast delivery of projects, fast completion of entire module. So it's giving lower project risk. For example, if we are not interacting with our customer or client, if they are not satisfied at the end of the day, so again we have to do changes in that entire project. So instead of that particular traditional waterfall model, and that agile team, each and every process, every iterations, they have to communicate with the client. So based on their requirement, based on their suggestions, we have to do changes. So according to that agile and DevOps, it's having a interactive and then iterative process to completion of entire projects. It also suggesting agile methodology tools, and then it's mainly focused for outcome and then output. So it's a very good process when we are comparing with the waterfall model or some other model. It's a wide nowadays this agile methodology widely used in software development industry.